The Chicago Blackhawks may be bracing for devastating news after a frightening moment late in Friday night's loss to the St. Louis Blues. In the final seconds of the game, with Chicago desperately pushing to force overtime, Connor Bedard went down awkwardly during a faceoff. The game ended seconds later, but the bigger concern began immediately after the horn sounded. Bedard headed straight to the dressing room with help from the medical staff, a sight that instantly silenced the arena. Replays showed the Blackhawks' leading scorer favoring his shoulder, sparking immediate concern about the severity of the injury. While the team has not released official details, the early visuals alone were enough to set off alarm bells across the league. Medical speculation quickly followed. According to respected sports injury expert Dr. Harjes Gruel, the mechanism of the injury suggests a possible shoulder subluxation. In best-case scenarios, this type of injury does not require surgery, but still demands weeks of rest and rehabilitation. That timeline would ultimately be determined by Chicago's medical staff, after further imaging and evaluation. Bedard reportedly underwent additional testing the following day, though the organization has remained tight-lipped. That silence only adds to the tension. If surgery becomes necessary, there is a real possibility that Bedard's season could be cut short. His immediate reaction on the ice, combined with the assistance he needed to leave, suggests this is more than a minor issue. Still, there is hope that caution, not catastrophe, is driving the response. Beyond the Blackhawks, the ripple effects could be massive. Bedard had been gaining momentum as a potential selection for Team Canada's roster for the upcoming Olympics. That opportunity now appears to be slipping away. Even a short absence could be enough to remove him from consideration, as roster decisions are expected soon. With uncertainty surrounding his availability, Canada may be forced to look elsewhere, leaving Bedard to wait for another chance in the future. For Chicago, the timing could not be worse. The Blackhawks have exceeded expectations this season and found themselves hovering around the playoff picture. Bedard has been the engine behind that surge, driving offense and drawing defensive attention every night. Losing him, even temporarily, changes everything. That reality may have already started to set in. On Saturday night, Chicago looked flat in a shutout loss at home to the Detroit Red Wings. Without their star, the offense struggled to generate momentum, raising concerns about how the team will cope moving forward. The coming days will be critical. Everything now revolves around Bedard's recovery and the path ahead. The Blackhawks can only hope that what looked terrifying in the moment turns out to be manageable. Until clarity arrives, uncertainty hangs over Chicago, and the season itself feels suddenly fragile.